Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversation. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Good morning to you. Hey, welcome to the 4th day of May. I had to look. It's the 4th day of May already. Mother's Day is right around the corner. It's a great day in the neighborhood. What day is it? Is it Tuesday? You know, that's a darn shame. Yeah. I knocked over my shake and I knocked myself off the... Wait for it. There's the bell of purpose. I'm trying to figure out what day it is. Wednesday. 60 coming up. 60. Lord have mercy. I'm excited to be here. A little silly. I could not wake up today. You know, now at 6 a.m. here, it's bright. I think even 5. And it's throwing me off. I'm not used to this thing yet. I like it when it's dark outside when I get up. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm getting there. Still coming back from last week. Which wasn't just last week. It was actually 7 months of last week, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, doing my best. How are you doing? How are you doing? I want to know. I'm here today. This is an illuminated conversation day, which means it's just us. Oh, say hello to Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo, my sidekick. She's here today. The Bell of Purpose is here today, as every day. And in case you don't know, it is not just a show prop. It's a reminder. It's an opportunity. When you hear the bell ring, it means there's some truth out there. It came from one of your comments. If there was a guest here, it would maybe be them. Or once in a blue moon. That's right. So it's just there to let us know and to remind us that just like that bell has a ring to it, you're right. You guessed it. The truth as well. So don't miss that. So here we are. Been a great week so far. Started off with Amy Joy. She came to us earlier in the week, Monday, and then Kessa Gooden was here yesterday. And then tomorrow we have Fallon Flowers. She is a coaching client of mine, and she's a nurse practitioner, and she was at her very first Power of We Symposium last week, Thursday, a week tomorrow. And I tell you, time is flying. But anyway, here we are coming together, fulfilling that promise that guarantees us that when we come together and we talk and we share and we're vulnerable, and we support each other, wonderful things happen. Today's no different. I don't care what the numbers are. I really don't. I'm not big. Oh, how many followers you got and all that. As long as there's one of you and one of me, I'm good. How about you? Put it in the comments how you feel about that. And welcome. Let me see who's here so far. Just a couple of. Hi, Christopher. Christopher drove all the way. Christopher Casson received our Momentum Award at the Power of We last Thursday, for being the very first person in the world to purchase a ticket to this year's event. And it was so good to see you, Christopher. I don't know how you did it. Christopher drove solo all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah to Chicago and back. I think you just got back home yesterday. And if I'm not wrong, I think you left to come here last Monday, right? Wow. So really, it was a whole week of driving, and I hope that we were able to give you something to take back with you, Christopher. Thank you so much for all you do to change the world. Good morning, Mr. Cooley. Oh, I just sent you something. Check your email, James Cooley. How are you today? You guys get over and check James out. He has a radio show. Oh, radio show, 170 countries. Okay. But he has a brand new show that's coming soon to the E360 network. We'll tell you more about that. I'm going to get him back on the show. He was here, I don't know, a month or so ago. He'll be back. Lori Whitney, how are you? Bernadette. Bernadette's in the house. Albuquerque, New Mexico, I believe. Is it Albuquerque? I know it's New Mexico, but is it Albuquerque, Bernadette? Happy that you're here. So anyway, like I said, great day in the neighborhood. I'm slow rolling. I woke up late. I used to do putts around the kitchen and stuff before I go to. Hi, Rhoda. See, when you look at your name, Rhoda, it makes me want to say Rhonda, but it's Rhoda. So good afternoon, girl. Where are you in the world? Or did you have a senior moment like me and it's really morning where you're at? It's probably afternoon. Nice to see you. Welcome. You guys help. I hope I'm saying it right. Rhoda. Feel welcomed here. I think she's a first timer, at least it is. I don't know. Don't leave it to me to figure things out. Anyway, today I wanted to talk with you guys about a lot of things, but primarily I want to show you some pictures and show you a little bit of video from last week's event, and then fill you in on some of the things in between the lines that you might not realize. We're headed, Brian and I are headed to Miami in a couple weeks, 3 weeks. I wish it were tomorrow. I want that 80-degree weather. Can I get an amen? To Miami, where we'll be at Kessa Gooden's event. We'll show you more about that later in the broadcast. But if you want to join us there, we'd love to have you. Oh, you're in Nigeria? Oh, Rhoda, thank you. You're gorgeous too. Get it. All right, Rhoda. Am I saying your name right? Tell me. If not, phonetically say it, because I'm not the best when it comes to figuring out new names for me. So, but thank you. So happy you're here. God bless you. And I do a lot of work over there. So does Kessa, actually. And I like to mentor. There's a bunch of kids over there that I love. So anyway, how about some photos? I wanted to take you guys through a couple photos, and we got some video clips to show you as well. Look at this. That for me is the most wonderful moment of all, because you look around, the chairs are empty. We're waiting on the students. You can see over to the left up on the upper tier, that's where all of our vendors were located. If you were across the way from them on the other side, that's where the breakfast for the kids was set up. And back towards, this way where the umbrella is on both sides were tables for people. Well, you're going to see some of that. These were the tables on the sides in the back. And look how they wrote joy, and that's with candy, because what kid doesn't love candy? We had a full house, and it was absolutely, wait, let me click this off so you can see my face. You guys, I started referring to the Power of We Symposium Oh, after the second one in Atlanta in 2019, I don't really refer to it as an event any longer. I refer to it as an anointed experience. And it truly is, was, will continue to be if I have anything to say about it. And how does that happen? How do we experience an anointed experience? Um, in my opinion, it is fulfilling that promise where we all came, all of us, every single person brought one of the digits to the combination to that vault. That when we all got there, the tumblers spun, the pin dropped, and the vault of purpose opened wide and outpoured another history making Power of We Symposium. Can I get an amen? I'm not kidding you. I know, this is your event is like your kids. Everybody think their kids are the most beautiful babies. They think they're the most talented and the most wonderful. That's how I feel about the Power of We Symposium. So I'm a little biased, yes, but the reports thus far have concurred that this was the best Power of We ever. And I'm not surprised, right? Because I expected it, number one. And number two, when we do our best, what we believe to be greater than us will always take care of the rest. Case in point, figure this one out. I think we mentioned it yesterday, but let's go down that road again, shall we? Now, the kids, first of all, 48 hours before the event, the school called me and said that their bus coordinator had kind of dropped the ball and had not arranged for the regular kids who were going to school and not to the event. The same buses were supposed to be the buses bringing the kids to my event, which were 5 buses, because we had from that school 240 kids, something like that, and all the chaperones that had to come. Okay, so they pulled it together. Kudos to Southland College Preparatory School here in Chicago. They rented it wasn't cheap. Let's put 3 luxury coaches, and the kids got there. And they were 48 minutes late because there were a couple accidents on the freeways. Chicago. And anyway, figure this out. Tell me what you think this was, seriously, because I'm still looking for a way to describe it. They were 48 minutes late. We did not cut anything. Well, we didn't do the red carpet, but the official clock started at 9 o'clock when we went live around the world via our pay-per-view. Now, we started right at 9 o'clock, exactly. And the kids were there. They were seated. They were 48 minutes late because they're supposed to be there 8 o'clock. After the first hour, we were just 12 minutes behind schedule. By the time we were an hour and a half into it, we were caught up. And by the time the second hour completed, we were 11 minutes ahead. Now, we were adding things. As the Spirit moved us, we were adding things. And somehow, throughout the day, we stayed ahead those same 11 minutes or so. And kept adding stuff. And we never, I don't know what to call that. A God thing, divine intervention, but what is greater than it was just amazing. It really was. I want to see what you guys want to call that. Miraculous day. Oh yeah, Sherry, you were there. Hi, Facebook user. Who are you? That means you're on one of the pages that, I can't hear you. I mean, can't see you, and I don't know who you are, but tell us who you are. You are also, sir. I don't know what that. All the way from Nigeria. Okay. I'm reading. I cannot multitask that well. Sherry McQueen, thank you for that. It's Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Christopher. So anyway, some more pictures. Let's look at some more pictures. So yes, of course, I said that's one of my favorites. This was another one of my favorites. As far and why? Because not because that's my banner right there. No. But down the row, these are all people, well, with the exception of Journey's Dream, we partner with them, Mark Haddis and his wonderful group. But all of these banners you see, and there's some more across the way on the other side, are the banners of my coaching clients. And, it felt like we were at the U.S. Open. You know how they hang Serena and Venus and Rafael Nadal, they hang all of them. From those, yeah. And that's what it felt like. And I'm so glad because I looked at these people and I was like, I remember when we started working together, and then to see them today, because my model within my coaching program is, if you do the work, I promise to provide those stages for you. Because here's the deal. I learned that it is so much more powerful when we are working towards not someday or one day. I mean, yeah, you can put that in there, but when you actually grab your calendar and you see I have something on there, I'm getting certified in NLP, y'all. I want to, not to teach people or anything. I want it for me. So anyway, when you have a calendar date for something, it gets closer every day, and you would be amazed at what you can pull from yourself, the obstacles that you can get through, all of those fear-based things that don't serve us, how you can just say, out you go, when you have an actual date approaching, and not just saying you're going to do, well, one day I'm going to, no, someday I'm going to shock the world. No, put it on the calendar, manifest it, profess it, and you will see reality become exactly what you're manifesting. So just wanted to say that. Here is the wonderful Michelle Maras, who came and helped. That's the registration table. I don't know what was going through my mind. That was early. It's like your wedding. It was kind of like a blur. Here's a better picture. You can see the other banners. There's Dano, who did a fantastic job as one of the two main stage MCs, along with the reset coach, Tracy Randolph. Of course, they both coach with me. Right next to Dano is his lovely mother. Congratulations, by the way. Jeanette Ramos, the founder of It Takes a Village nonprofit, helping single mothers with children get back on track for whatever reason, whether it was drug addiction, abuse, homelessness, a combination thereof. She is moving, and she's a master manifester, you guys. I've never seen anyone manifest as quickly as this lady, but she was there. And as soon as she got home from the Power of We, her official nonprofit certification papers were in the mail, and she's good to go. Congratulations to Daniel and his mother, Jeanette. And right next to Jeanette, that's my guy. That is 13-year-old Sebastian Rania, who is a first-time author, coaches with me in person here in Chicago, as well as his mother, Gabriella. They were both here. They both sat on two different panels, and she is with the Farmers Insurance Agency or company, and she has several agencies herself, and they gave out some scholarships, some internships to, I think, 3 young people from our audience. So thank you so much, Farmers, for your support this first time out, and we look forward to a long and fruitful relationship with you. And far down on the end, barely peeking out, is the Oracle, Dominique Rivera. She was here, and just a wonderful, wonderful time. Now, this is cute. Look at this. They spelled love. Where is this? Okay, yeah, this is up on the sides on this in the main ballroom. Why do I have so many pictures of there's Brian. Hi, honey. Oh, and you can see there's Tanya Wiley Brown, and this is the foyer of the mansion. And Chera, the owner of the Stan Mansion, Chera Stan, sent me these photos. And she brought these little placards, and the kids were able to take them. She donated these wonderful fresh tulips and flowers. And of course, we have all of the volunteers bring a bag of candy, because the kids, when they come back from lunch, I didn't want nobody falling asleep on my watch, so I sugared them up. Sure did. And didn't eat one piece myself this year, which is a miracle. Here, look at this. I love this photo. This is the last of the kids coming in, walking the red carpet as they come in. We were behind schedule, so we had to do it a little differently this year, but still, it was perfection. And then finally, I wanted to show you this. There's Dr. Jan. She coaches with me, 80 years young. Also, that same night, was it that night? Yeah, that night she went on to the Miss Senior Illinois pageant and won. And she'll be going to Hershey, Pennsylvania in, I believe it's October, to represent our state for the national title. So congratulations. She did our welcome, and she also moderated our powerhouse, our business powerhouse panel. So thank you for that. And so how about a couple videos? Now, oh boy, where are they? Uh-oh, wait a minute. I got to find them. hold on. I'm in a, you know how you have to go in the back room? Uh-oh. Where are those videos? Wait a minute. Because they were at the bottom. Now I have to find them. I tried to load them, but because they're MOV, they won't go into the StreamYard software. So I was going to pull them up. I'll find them. I know what I'm going to do. I shouldn't have left them on the screen. Anyway, who out there, Sherry and Christopher, you were both at the event. I would be interested in knowing what was your favorite part of the event? What was it? What was the favorite part? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this. I just copied the link and I'm going to drop it in the comments. I know you're both camera shy, but get over it. There. Click on there and come in. And I just want to chat with you. Just give me a couple minutes, 5 minutes. Can you do that? One or both of you? Why don't you both come in? I want to hear from you guys. And Andrea, what is this Andrea saying to us? She said, God placed on my heart this past weekend that I am to motivate single moms and to manifest my nonprofit for helping teens and young adults struggling with mental challenges. Oh, that's awesome, Andrea. What can we do to serve you, to help you along that path? Let us know. We'll be happy to be there for you. That's what we do, right? So, Sherry, Christopher, anybody want to step up? Or anybody? I don't care if you were at the event or not. Come on in. This is our time. This is our living room. And I got my robe back here, and I'm rolling on it. I want to do that. I love that robe. So anyway, how about? Well, I got to find some video. What we're going to do is I'm going to run to a quick commercial break and find those videos real quick, and then, yeah, that's what I'll do. And then we'll be right back. Wait till you see what I've got to show you. You are going to go, wow. We will be back in 60 seconds. Don't go away. Hello. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt completely lost? You know, seeking purposeful direction that could and should propel your mission within your divine journey to that next level, but still it hasn't happened. Well, my name is Lauren Michaels Harris, and I'm the founder of P3, the Journey Series. People come to me because they're wounded. Many are scared, and even there are those who are bruised simply because they feel that they are increasingly, for whatever reason, losing their ability to dream. Now, this P3 program is not for a person who's just looking to start a business, no, but rather for those of you out there who have been on your journey and you've been navigating within your divine purpose, but you still desire to elevate to that level that you have not reached yet. If this is appealing, if this describes you, then I want to have a chat with you. I want to hear your story. So use the link below to get registered for your free seat at P3, the Journey Series. And let's get started, one story at a time. I'll see you inside. Click the link. All right. Welcome back to today's illuminated conversation, which means it's just us. We're here to share and pour into each other. And I'm Lauren Michaels Harris, and we've been talking about, showed you some pictures from last week's event, the Power of We Symposium, the third one here in Chicago. It was great. I see Christopher is backstage. Thank you, Christopher. Before we get Christopher, I found those little videos. So before Christopher comes back in, let me. Wait. Okay, it started playing. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can do this. Say a prayer. Share a prayer. Share a prayer, please. Okay. Where are they? What? Oh, can I not share these? Okay, wait a minute. I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay, wait. I put that there. Oh, okay, wait. Minimize that. It's not. I guess I have to open it. Okay, stop right there. Okay, now I'm going to make you. I need an assistant. Somebody, please help me. Okay, hold on. So we did that. How do I can't get to, oh, Lord. Well, see, this is called vulnerability. I'm going to try one more thing here. Would it be this? Hold on. What are you guys seeing? Let's see. I know you can't see that. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Oh, and you know what? I'm getting Christopher in here because he can talk. Christopher, how are you? I'm bringing you in closer. Hi, Chris. I don't hear you. You're muted. He'll unmute here in 3, 2. Okay, 5, 4. Wait. Oh, this isn't Zoom where I can send you a thing to say unmute. You're muted.
Okay.
Wow. There you are. Hi, Chris. How are you? Tired?
Still tired. I only just arrived back yesterday afternoon from that long trip.
Yeah. Can we ask? I noticed you drive just about everywhere. Are you afraid of flying?
No, I just still needed to pick up some stuff when I moved from Chicago to Utah. So that's mainly why I used the car. Otherwise, I would consider flying.
Okay. So you don't have anything against flying then?
No.
Okay. I just wonder. So tell us, what was it like for you? Well, congratulations on winning the award this year. Our what's it called? Go look at it. Momentum Award.
Oh, Momentum, yeah.
Yes, because I love that award because you don't know what it does, or perhaps you do, for a person like myself when you jump out there on faith with one of these things, and you know it's going to take months, and you know it's going to cost an arm and a leg, and you wonder if anybody's going to show up, if anyone's going to sponsor, will I find any kids, on and on and on. And it doesn't really switch and become reality until Eventbrite goes, congratulations, you got tickets, right? And I went and I said, and that, do you know, you did it within 2 days after we put it out, which was really early, I think 6 months before the event, because I just wanted to see who was going to bite and get that award, and it was you. Now, you tell everybody, because some people here may not be familiar with you, and so we want to make sure they introduce you are introduced to them. You were in the Next Impactor at the same venue, the Stan Mansion. So you'd been there before, but this was your first Power of We Symposium, correct?
Yep, it was.
So what did you come in expecting, and what did you leave having received? Tell everybody.
Well, I wasn't sure what to expect exactly. That's partially why I came in the first place. But I guess the outcome afterwards was like, okay, when's the next event coming? So a bit short, but like I said, I just woke up, so I'm still game. Still a little tired.
I was muted that time. I get it. So you're tired. So what part did you enjoy the most? What was it like? Did you talk to any of the kids?
I was surprised when the kids actually came to me and started chatting, and just and it's just nice being able to talk to them, help them get a little bit inspired. And one of the things that they mentioned was that I seem so mysterious since I was, you know, how I walked up on the stage with kind of reserved, and then I got the award, was walking down, and I thought, what the hell? Just, it's my moment. Just have fun with it. And I guess it threw a few of them
Yeah. Yeah.
off.
So you did have conversations with the kids then?
Yeah, a couple of them, and took some photos with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever been to an event that was primarily set up for kids before, Chris?
Not to my recollection.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people were saying that. So what was, can I just ask, you know, when you're driving home, some people put a lot of music and stuff on and this and the other. What went through your mind more than anything as you drove away from Chicago about this experience? What, anything stand out to you? Well, I can see you were probably listening to heavy metal or something on the way home.
Nope, silent.
What about the night after that, or the night of? Did you go? No, I don't remember seeing you at the karaoke place.
I was.
You were there?
Yeah. I was in the other karaoke room.
There were two of them. That was a fun time. We were there till 2 a.m. And trust me, you don't really know people till they try to do some karaoke. I wasn't opening my mouth because I had no voice anyway. But I was like, wow, it was a great time. It was good to see everybody, wasn't it?
Yeah, first time I ever went to karaoke, period, or even Chinatown.
Yeah, it was in Chinatown, which just added to the mystique of the whole thing. What about the night before, Wednesday night, when we were there and we packed the swag bags and got our T-shirts and all of that? How was that night for you?
Trying to think back, because I wasn't sure what to expect when I arrived early, and then I saw that, okay, I like helping out, why not? And
Yes,
it's just nice to see things coming together, and was just thinking, I wonder how's tomorrow going to be then, because it was just fun just being around everyone else and meeting people for the first time instead of behind the camera. So it just made me look forward to it more.
Yeah, I love that. That's, to me, is one of the most sacred times of the entire week, because, you know, Daniel came a week early to help out. Thank you again, Daniel Echeverry. Jeanette Ramos, why don't you come in and share a little bit? The link is in the thread. I'd love to have you come in. Fallon, you're on the show tomorrow. So hi, Adam Duvall. And you guys come on in if you'd like. If you'd like to, I would love to have you share a little bit. So, Christopher, I put it out there that coming this summer, round 2 of the next Impactor. And you and I were texting the other day, and I said it'll be about a year from now before we have our winner. But we hope to see you back in Chicago so that you can be on stage with the other top 5 from the very first Next Impactor. Talk about that if you could for a minute, because we're going to start bringing that in more and more. Matter of fact, Tamara Hunter, our winner, texted me early this morning. I heard a rumor that the Next Impactor is coming back for a second season. Is it true? And I said, yes, it is. So tell everybody really quickly, if you don't mind, a little bit about what that competition did for you, and how's it been since you placed in the competition. What's it been like?
Trying to think of the right words. It's like, I would say life-changing with all the people I've met, I'm still in contact with today. And it just, I'm not sure what to say besides just life-changing. It just turned the world 360. And even before then, I was just looking for a way of how I could really do better, do something. And it came up and it did bad more for me. So
I was like, let me just say this. You guys are going, what? Some of you may not know Christopher, but Christopher, tell him about your superpower.
Oh, the autism. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome around 5 or 6, I believe, and this must be not a good morning for me.
It's okay. Look, you're doing your best. That's all you're supposed to do. And well, I'll fill in a little bit. Asperger's, and which makes it even more challenging for Christopher, especially driving all the way out and back. But Christopher, tell him about your work through Autistic Eyes, and you're a photographer, you're an artist. Tell people about that, and then we're going to give them the information on where they can go take a look at your work.
I ended up starting what you mentioned with Autistic Eyes. It's a podcast that I started around the end of the competition actually, and it's basically just about me going from an autistic reclusive to an autistic explorer, just wanting to learn more about the world and just talk about different topics, how autism relates to it, because people like to act as if they're two different worlds when it's really just one world with two different perspectives interacting with each other. Mm-hmm. So I just bring that to the forefront with talking to different people, and I'm still working on when to get third season up, since I've just been so busy with the whole move and whatnot and all the costs with that, and also currently in the works of developing a membership for the neurodiverse community that helps them achieve peace of mind through creative means such as art, journaling, sketching, whatnot. I'm still working on developing that. But in the meantime, if you want to, follow along to see how that's progressing, along with little bits of insight from this little autistic guru, since Jason keeps calling me that, to my partial annoyance, because I'm not. I guess that comes from just using the word guru because I don't want to be associated with all the fake ones out there, really. I've always considered myself maybe a teacher at most, not a guru, but that's just my own personal view on it.
And that's humility speaking, which is a great thing. Well, Christopher.
Yeah. So anyway, if right now I just developed a newsletter as well that you could sign up on my website, which I just let it go live before I went to the Power of We Symposium. So you could just go on there, just sign up.
Where do they find that?
It would be at ChristopherCasson.com.
ChristopherCasson.com. Okay, I'm sure Sherry has already snatched it and put it inside of the chat. Christopher, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing. Thank you so much. I know it was rough because you just got home yesterday. Go get some rest. Have a great day. God bless you. Keep doing all that you're doing. And we're going to bring Jeanette in, let her share a little bit. So, Christopher, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. Take care, Lauren.
All right. Okay. Have a great day, man. Thanks again. So that was Christopher Casson, you guys. And let me, there he goes. Now, before we get Jeanette in here, how do I get, okay, there we go. I'm going to show you guys a little something now. It hasn't been edited or any of that. I don't think I've even seen the whole thing, but I thought I'd give you a little. Aaron, we live streamed through the East 360 network. And at the end, it's just like when I did the masterclass, they said, don't move. Tell us what it felt like for you, that kind of thing, which, you can be half in your body and half out. Does that make any sense? I was still within the anointed experience, which lasted far beyond the day, but inside that yoke, you know what I'm saying? I was inside that yoke. So I find it so amazing sometimes when I watch that kind of stuff. So I'm going to share a little bit with that. And I'll probably regret showing you something that isn't edited, but hey, oh well. Let's take a look. Is this it? Wait, is that it? Wait. Oh, I am not good at this. Okay, now it's right here. Okay, so I bring that up Now, Lord, why can't I? Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. I know y'all are like, Lauren, please. I'm working on it. Okay, so this stuff is not easy. Aaron, how do you do that? I don't know how you do that. If I bring that here, now, wait, give me a second. And then I'm gonna just bring Jeanette in here if I have to. I don't like this because it makes it so oh, hold on. Let me get Jeanette in here. She can be talking. Hi, Jeanette. You're muted. Still muted. What is it with the mute thing today? There.
Sorry, I don't like to hear the background noise. Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Coach?
Good. I'm gonna give you the stage for a second so I can try to figure this thing out. Just share with everybody, same questions that I gave Christopher. Because I'm anxious to hear too. So go ahead. I'm gonna be back here trying to figure this out.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I didn't hear all the questions that Christopher was being asked, but we're talking about the power of we, and I just want to say that was my first time for the 3 that have been conducted, and it was the best time of my life. It was something that for all of you rock stars should get the opportunity to do and experience. I work with kids, so I know what it's like to have conversations with them and see and feel their excitement. And some of you guys have seen the video, so you understand the excitement that these children, I call them children because they're underage, but that they had. And it was a once in a lifetime experience, both for those of us that were there, as well as the kids that were there. Like Coach says, we all left there differently than what we entered. It was magical. It was, you could see their faces light up. You could see their engagement. You could see them just enjoying that experience, especially for some of those kids who don't get to go out. I do recall Lauren saying to someone that there were kids that went up to him specifically and said, hey, since the pandemic, we haven't been out anywhere. So this was an opportunity for these kids to engage not only with the adults, but to find something that was meaningful for them. And it was meaningful for me as well. It's something that if I at all have anything to do with, I will be back year after year after year. It just gives you a sense of giving back and selfless acts, I guess is a better word. And that's exactly what I felt. I felt not only did I get to enjoy the show, but I got to engage with some of the kids and see, what it is that they want to be when they grow up, but also see what's been lacking in their lives, in their lives. And it was incredible, Lauren, as you already know. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want it to be over.
I know.
And I didn't want it to be over. And the after parties. I mean, we were tired. Let's keep it real. We were tired, but it was just one of those magical things that even till this day, I'm still unfolding some of those emotions. Some of those I'm still alive.
Unfolding those emotions. Absolutely. I agree. I was whipped physically, but I stayed up even the night after you guys left. I stayed up till like 3 a.m, just poring over video and photos and just marveling at what God has done in our lives. And it's just a beautiful thing. You guys, it's purpose. And if you ever come to the P3 program, you're going to learn a lot about this. Trust me. It's just the most wonderful thing because you sit there afterwards, you're going, how did this happen? You were there. You saw how the kids were late. We never cut anything from the program, but somehow we were ahead.
It was flawless.
It was flawless. And I know people say, sure it was. No,
yeah, sure. And I just want to say that the experience through the pay-per-view was not the same. I'm sure it wasn't the same experience as being there live. There's no comparison. Although,
Well,
you know, we were appreciative of those who did. They were able to see.
That's not what I've been hearing.
Really?
No. I've been hearing from people who got at home and they were like, it felt like we were in the room.
Oh,
that is what 3 people said to me. I felt like I was in the room. And you know why? Think about it. See, stage sets and outfits and acoustics and things are things. That thing that they were speaking of when they said, I felt I was in the room, it's just like those of you who grew up within Christianity, you might remember a song called There's a Sweet, Sweet Spirit in This Place. And that is exactly what they were talking about. I know for a fact that there was a spirit that translate. It doesn't change because of cameras. It doesn't change because of anything other than it is the truth. So what was it like for you? 2 things. Well, first of all, what was it like for you? You had a banner for the first time, and you hadn't even seen it in person till you got here because it was shipped to my house. But thinking back to when you started, we started working together. No, it takes a village. No banner. Not really on the stages. What was it like for you to see your work right in front of you, up close and personal? What was that like?
It was exciting, and I connected that event, Power of We, because with the project that I am working on, which is working with kids as well. So I felt excitement because I know that the type of organization that's being built, it's going to change lives, just like the Power of We was changing the lives of these high school students. But we're going to start at a younger age. So when they get to that point, they're going to have, hopefully, and I pray and I believe, better experiences. Because, I'm from the city as well. I know what it's like to grow up poor. I know what it's like to live in a gang city, in poverty, and just drug use. And I envision some of the things that I went through growing up, because these are the same things that these kids are dealing with. So I resonated with these kids, and it just brought a smile to my face to know that they had one day to be able to be poured into. And that one day for many of those will be the difference in what they do tomorrow. So having people such as yourself to be able to pour and provide and give them a sense of hope, knowing that life is not just about drug dealing or gang members or being poor. You do have a choice. And we as others, go ahead.
No, I'm just curious. I'm looking at the time. I see Adam Duvall. Adam, you weren't even at the event. What you doing in here? But I'm bringing what crazy. He's back there walking around in the UK. I see him backstage. We're going to get him in. He must have something he wants to share. Before we let you go, tell us what it was like to watch your youngest son emceeing an entire full day event with, of course, his co-host, Tracy. What was that like for you?
It brought tears to my eyes. It really did. And I didn't let him see that, but I was a very proud mom. I was extremely proud, and he did a phenomenal job, and we hope that there will be more to come. But I was very impressed in his maturity, in his delivery, in his excitement, in his passion, in his growth. Every positive word you can think of, that's exactly what I felt. Extremely proud of him.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in today. More to come. We're going to get more of the people throughout the rest of May in from time to time. Because I'm interested in seeing how, if what they're feeling, like what we all feel still today, if it fades. I'm going to tell you something. I had a download the next day, and God said to me, now that it's here. But what's going to happen is people are going to go home. They're going to go back to their lives, and they're going to start missing. They're going to start missing what they found in that room that day. That spirit. And that's where we all come flying back to each other, because it's not where we're at. It's based on who we are. So there you go. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. We'll be in touch. and we'll
All
get you
right.
back. Thank you so much. Drop your connectors, if you will, into the comments so
Okay.
people can continue the dialogue with you. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks. Okay. Let's see what Adam has to say. And then you guys tell me if I have that piece, it loaded, that E360 sent me that little wrap up piece. But you got to remember, I was tired. My voice was going. Look at me making excuses. I was fighting a cold, which is better now. I finally got some what's that stuff? Zantac, and it helped get rid of it. But I was coughing and stuff. And this is all before we go live. Recording or whatever it was. So I'm just going to be vulnerable and show it. But let's see what Adam's talking about.
Yeah, Lorraine.
Okay. I'm impressed with your internet because you're outside walking around and you're clear as a bell. How are you, Adam?
What's that?
We got a couple minutes. How's it going?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Can you hear loud and crazy?
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Good. What'd you have to say?
Well, first of all, congrats on the event. I know. Yeah, I'm just out for a walk a minute. I'm doing that 80-mile walk for mental health.
We're going to get you back on the show soon so you can tell us all about that.
Yeah, it's basically just doing the 80-mile walk the whole of May, just to raise money for mental health, because there's not enough being done about it. Not enough.
Right. Well, listen, we've got to sign off. God bless you. My love to Terry. And let's get you back on the show soon.
Absolutely. Love
Have
to
a
all.
great day. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. It likes to say it's crazy. So anyway, you guys, I have never done this before, but I don't care. You can see me sweating. You can hear me coughing, but I want you to experience what I don't think I've watched the whole. Yes, I did. I watched it once. I don't like watching myself, but anyway, here's what happened immediately afterwards. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Well, as soon as this, let's go down there because the camera guy's still here. He's still here. Awesome. Thank you. Because we got to clean all this up. Thank you. Matter of fact, can you get those down to them? Tell everybody to start picking up. Thanks, Christopher. Start and see this all right there. That's good. We got the. Okay, ready? We're already going. Okay, so you want me to just. So, am I pretending you asked me a question? Oh. Right. Okay. All right. So I've been asked while I'm still inside the moment what I'm feeling right now after we've just completed less than a half hour ago the third and in my opinion the most powerful Power of We Symposium ever. I guess I would say I feel incredible. I feel like a deer in headlights. Oh, wait. Is that because there's a light right? No, I'm kidding. I do. I feel like a deer in the headlights because no matter how diligently you work or plan something like this, when the power of the ones who come to pour into the kids and then the power of the kids that come to receive and pour back into us, the power of the people who support it from afar, the power of the ticket holders, and all of the different moving pieces all come together in one place at the same time. It's an anointed experience. And what touches my spirit the most right now is I feel like I have maybe 2 times in my entire near 60 years of living. I feel like I'm in the presence of something so astounding. I don't even feel worthy in a way. I feel like I should lay flat and just hide my face because I'm not worthy. But you know what? We're all worthy, because the promise states that when 2 or more of us comes together, and we really mean it, we come with a heart set, a mindset, a spirit set, a soul set. All of us have been hurt. All of us have stories. All of us have scars. Man, I learned so much today from these kids. I could live to be 160, and I still wouldn't run out of great things to remember from today. In conclusion, what I want to say about today is I know with everything within me that when the day comes for me and it's time for me to go to whatever is next, when they show me that sizzle reel of my fondest memories, today will be right there. Who could ask for more than that? Who could ask for more than that? So I want everybody to feel that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, that was fucking amazing. Oh, thank you. Do you need anything else? Okay. Wow. There it is. And when you have a moment that you can remember yourself to at any point of the day of your life, when you're feeling like everything is off and you can go back to a reminder like that, there's nothing greater. I pray for that for all of you. Just experience it, reach for it, seek it just once. You only need to find it one time and you'll never forget it. And more importantly, it will never forget you. I want to thank you guys for joining us here today for this illuminated conversation. I want to say again, from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you, I want you to never forget how important you are in everything that makes this world better. Don't ever underestimate your power to change, to impact, and to encourage others. You do it for me every single day. And there would be no Power of We or anything that I do if it wasn't for you and for trusting me and for supporting me. So God bless you. Thank you. Join us tomorrow. Fallon Flowers is in the house, and we'll continue what we do, and that is following the 4 agreements, being impeccable with our word, not making assumptions, not taking anything personal, and most importantly, always, always do your best. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow out front on the front porch at 8 a.m. Central, God willing, for our next installment of Bathrobe Moments. Get out today, won't you? And be the blessing you'd like to receive. Bye-bye.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign, shamelessly displaying my state of mind.